actually this is my Games Engines 2 project. Here you can see the base setup scene. It's called Hunting Scene. The entire point of this is to be a simulation where boards are hunting one mice, as you can see here. I'll maneuver to show you here now. There are 3 boards instantiated in the scene, and then there's one mouse here. So they each have cameras, but for the sake of this demonstration, they're not going to focus on this camera, will be the angle where it's shown from. So as you can see in the tree here, you have the world environment that takes care of the sky. You can see the board and mouse are instantiated there, static body for the ground, and directional light to light up the whole thing. The UI layer is non-functional, then boards 2 and 3 are also there. The camera manager part is around as well. So the individual scenes, you go into mouse, it shows the model of the mouse here that was built. So these are all different parts. You can see on the left side, they're all in their own scenes where they're all packed together. And so with the legs, there was 2 different types of legs, where left side legs and right side legs, and they were instantiated for back and front. And then stuff like the tail has its own physics as well. And as you can see, the 3D script is here for controlling how the logic on the mouse works. So here it basically goes in between wander and flee, and you can see there's a speed multiplier when he's fleeing, and that's visible when the scene is run. And so the way it works is to detect its need to flee. It will detect much predators coming near, and then if there's predators there, then it will invoke its right to flee. Then here's the board here now. As you can see, it's divided into all its different parts with the collision shape. Right there's a collision shape. Let's capture collision shape around the mouse as well. So just around the board just to make sure it's not getting stuck in something else. Then you can see the GD script here. This one has, it's named Seek, but it's more of a pursue. And he also has wander in there as well. So he'll detect the mouse as a target and then go towards him. Then as you can see, there's the wings here as well, and the wings have their individual scripts. These are non-functional, but the idea was to have the wings flap. I'll show you the wings in a second. So, and then the beak as well. As you can see, it's not functional, but here you go. The beak here I was gonna have the lower one move down and up to simulate like an eating motion. Then the board wing, it's 2 CS3 nodes here, so I was going to have the outside flap more aggressively, whereas this would only rotate a slight bit to simulate the flapping. All of these have their own color resources as well. And with the board was meant to emulate a pigeon in design, just a part of a creative decision, not really too much to it. Then all of these, when you go into the individual scenes, are CSG nodes in CSG combiners and such. And I think that should cover all of the different elements there. Now that's all that's left to run it. And as you see from the angle, you can see the boards all seeking and the mouse trying to flee away. And then this basically dictate I have it so that they will eventually smother him. And once they smother him, it will detect that the mouse's velocity is 0 and the simulation will end. However, this would take an exorbitant amount of time, so I'm not going to show it here. And then each time you're running it, like let's say we go into board, you can see here in the inspector that there's things you can change. Like up direction, you can change its max speed while it's running, and that'll make the board fly quicker. So let's say change that to 5, and then that'll change what's running here, which make the mouse far easier to catch. And there's a few other elements here. However, the mouse should have more. where you can see the flee range, that's basically the distance at which it detects its predators, is malleable. I found anywhere between 20 and 30 to be the best indicator, so I had time to actually emulate the flee. And you see on the shorter times that it won't have time. I've max speed is 2, which is just lower than the board, so that the flee, by multiplying it by 2, would have a full meaning slightly quicker, so it could actually show the flea element, despite the fact that it would be caught, because it's detecting one predator at a time. And so eventually they would all be able to smother them. Then the wonder radius is there as well, and all this can be changed dynamically. So yeah, that's it. That's all the project there now. Thanks for watching.